got all the poles put out here into the field in position. We have the holes dug, and it's just a matter of getting the digger to push them in. It's a lot easier than trying to beat them in with a sledgehammer or a post driver. I'm not fully sure can you see it, but just here we have one post. We're going to run our fence the whole way up through the middle of the fields to the next post here. 4 or 5 strand electric, and I hope that's going to carry my power the whole way around the farm. So that'll keep my electric fences energized, and no need for going around with little portable energizers. I'm pretty confident these posts will do the job. Do we want to put on any bets for how many years they'll last? I'm going to say 7. Hopefully that would be great. We also have the mulcher come in today, and look how clean these fields look. I just wanted to get rid of all the rushes just before the spring rush of grass comes on, if there isn't going to be any rush, just because the rushes won't let any sun down into the ground to let the grass grow. So it's really tight. It's not even an inch long now. It's taken up a lot of the moss as well, so this is what we're left with. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it doesn't, all the residual grass doesn't shade out the ground and then my grass doesn't grow anyways, but we'll see. I'm very impressed by the fields as well. We've had 4 or 5 days of dry weather, and so far there hasn't been very many tracks left, and he's driving a pretty big tractor. This is one of the main reasons as well why I wanted this done, because we had some blackthorn and all the whatever is growing here in the hedge trying to grow up again into the field where it was mowed before but not mowed in tight. So it gives me a good clean edge to start off with, just so I can utilize as much of the grass as I can. It looks great. Heading down here towards the shed now, and we have some onlookers. Whenever there's machinery around the place, people love to come for a look. But he's doing a great job on this field as well. I don't see too many marks. I think he's maybe hit the ground a few times and it's just dug up a bit of muck, but it's a lot better than having it all rushy, because there was pretty much no grass whatsoever in this field. This is what we were dealing with beforehand, and now this is what we have now. We'll see in a couple of days to really see the effects of it. And here's the last little bit in this field here. These sheep are just the best. All I have to do is let it roar and they all come running. Come on, sheep! Hey, come on! In you come on! So this is what it looks like from the air. It looks great. There are a few black marks where the tyre tracks are, but it's actually grand. The field here on the right has a good bit more black marks, but the grass has actually started to come up through it already, and it's not too bad. It is a lovely day today on Good Friday, and it certainly is a Good Friday. The sun is absolutely splitting the stones. Just going out doing a little bit of fencing, see how we get with that, and try to break up some of our paddocks and get our sheep out for good. I think they're tired of coming in at night. They like being outside in the grass. Here we are. This is the final product. It's not super professional, but it looks nice and neat and tidy. And that's going to hold my 4-wire fence for the minute and stretch down to the next post, and hopefully bring my power from my shed up to here. It's an absolutely lovely day to be out fencing. I've got my sidekick with me here, and we've got a bit more fencing to do. We've got most of the insulators on the poles, and then we're just going to stretch out the wire between that and Shinay. I don't think it'll take us too long, but it's not a bother out here in this good weather. Oh, of course not. I have the video playing now, so mind your P's and Q's. So I'm just putting these wires at 6. The first one is 6 inches from the ground. That one is going to be a ground wire, so there won't be actually any electricity passing through that one. That's just so if there's something coming through and taps the bottom 2 wires, to get a real good shock, so it'll make them not want to do it again. And once animals learn the electric fence, even when it's not off, they're still thinking it's going to get them. So it's more of a psychological barrier than a physical barrier. If they really wanted it, they could push through this, but not when there's a shock going through it. So the bottom wire is at 6 inches, the next one is 7 inches up from that, the next one is 8 inches up from that. Oh, that's not right. No clouds. First in a while.
Not an aircraft.
There's one.
One on one.
Your eyes are deceiving you. Now. Are the little things that are helping me tension my wire. They're called gripples and they're extremely handy. they're one-way tensioners, so when I put a bit of tension on it, they don't want to go back. And then this is the gripple tightener. Very easy to use. That is tight. Great job. Very quick and easy. Gripple. Go on. So that's field number 2 done. With 4-strand electric. Hopefully you can see it now when the sun is shining off it. It actually looks great. It's pretty straight. Very happy with that. That's just a couple of hours work, and the last field as well. And now I've got double the amount of paddocks. So we'll see in the next few days. I'll put the sheep in between the nets and see does it all work. Hopefully.